Hello, I'm Pinata Time. I'm doing a Q&A with the hilarious comedian Adler Davidson. I sent him some questions, he sent me back some audio. Let's have a listen.
Hello there, Pinata Time. I'm here to answer your questions, and I'm using my Zoom H4n, so that's why it sounds so crispy like that. But anyway, I'll go ahead and get started for you.
Who are some of your biggest inspirations?
I've had a lot of, comedians and YouTubers that have influenced me, like, Julian Smith, Rhett and Link, Bo Burnham. Those are Dimitri Martin, Nathan Fielder. Those are some of my favorites, probably. But the moment I wanted to start doing comedy, the biggest sort of, inspirational launching point was actually when I was 7, and my piano tuner came to our house, and we'd always get our piano tuned every year. And he would put felt, in between the strings to sort of mute it while he's tuning each individual string. And he took it and held it out to me, and he said, "Here, touch this." Or no. He asked me, "Do you know what this is?" And I said, "Yeah, it's felt." He said, "No, it's not." And I was like, "What?" He said, It's not felt." And he's like, "Touch it." And so I touched it, and he said to me, "Now it's felt." And that was the moment I wanted to be a comedian for the rest of my life. Was Johnny the piano tuner. He did that for me, and so he's probably my biggest inspiration if you're looking for that.
What was it like making 5-Year Plan?
Just a lot of crying by myself in my room. That's not true. It was though a lot of sort of just sitting down and doing it, because as you might know, I took a break from my YouTube videos, like making them consistently every whatever amount I make them. But I just sort of took a hiatus just to make the whole special. And it's a different experience because, when you're making, YouTube videos every week or every 2 weeks, you get a lot of constant affirmation of like, "Oh, this is great," or "Oh, this was okay." Like, you get a constant sort of feedback loop that you can feed off of and can help fuel your creativity. But when you're making sort of this long form thing, and you're not really telling anyone much about it other than like friends or whoever, it's a lot harder, I think, but it can be more rewarding because I really enjoyed the end product of 5-Year Plan, and so it was just a lot of sitting down and doing it, and it wasn't as fun sometimes as like getting the thrill of knowing, oh, I get to put this out tomorrow and I get to see what people think tomorrow. It's more of like, okay, people will see this joke in 5 months and I'm just going to sit on it, and that's just it's very counterintuitive to what sort of the modern internet culture has created. And so that was the biggest thing, I think, that it was like during making 5-Year Plan. That sentence did not make sense.
I love your albums. Any plans on making another one?
Yes, I'm actually going to be working on an EP soon, and all I will say at this point is it is an acoustic album, and yeah, I'm working on that. I've had that idea for a while. I kind of wanted to. I work in segments with my projects. I had the idea for the album, and then the special was kind of the next thing after Self Obsessed, and I just took a while to get the special done. And so yeah, that's sort of how my head works, is I'll do like YouTube videos and then one big project. So yes, there is an EP coming soon, an acoustic album, or acoustic extended play.
How do you feel about hot dog costumes?
I feel like hot dog costumes are hacky and not funny. Nobody should use them.
You have done many sponsored videos, usually making jokes about the products. How often are you asked to do one, but then companies get scared based on the way you talk about them?
It The only company that seemed scared was probably the I Cook episode where I did the juicer. And I get the emails semi frequently. Like, I don't act on all of them just because I only make a video if I think it can be funny. But with I Cook, when I made their video, they were saying that they were going to repost my video on their page and raise the stakes of my fame, were the words they used. And they did not respond to any of my emails telling them I made the video. But like Nerdwax and like the Plushmoji people, they all loved my videos. And like I think Plushmoji, like the owner of the company, posted my video on their personal Facebook page because she was like, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing." And so I guess they understand that what they're asking people to do is kind of ridiculous. And so in my experience, most people like to play along and think it's funny. So yeah, but I Cook did not. I Cook did not.
Has anyone offered you a different price on the sellout shirt?
No, it is $100, and no one has offered anything other than that. And it's still, I'm looking at it right now, and it's still for sale for $100. So if anyone wants it, they can have it. $100.
Rhett and Link have called you. What was that like?
It was just like, I don't know. I don't get crazy like fangirlish like I kind of used to, like when I was in maybe middle school and high school. But at this point, and I don't know if this sounds like a jerk thing to say, I don't know. I've interacted with Rhett and Link enough where it's not super weird, because I was featured on Good Mythical Morning when I was in like high school or middle school. And then like they answered one of my, like I did an intro for them, and then they answered one of my questions. And then I called Rhett one time and talked to him for like some other phone gag they were doing. And then I was famously on this prank called in quotation marks on Good Mythical Morning, and it was just fun. And like I asked him a question at VidCon one time. So I've had enough fan encounters with them where it's not like thrilling, I would say, but I don't know. It was fun.
How do your roommates feel about sometimes being in the background of your videos?
My roommate's fine with it. His name is actually Roommate, so he's pretty fine with that, because everyone thinks he's being anonymous, but his name's actually Roommate, so you could just look him up. But yeah, he's cool with it. He lets me do my thing, you know. And that's all you can really ask for, is someone who lets you do your thing.
Any future plans you could share?
Right now, I'll share two future plans, sort of, double-sided. One, with YouTube, gonna start making more YouTube videos because I'm graduated now from college and I want to make more YouTube videos. So that's the main plan right now with my YouTube channel. And then my second plan in my, quote-unquote real life, I'm actually working at an improv show in Branson, Missouri, and I'm doing improv shows consistently there. And then I'm also like an understudy for some other comedian shows in town. So that's my plan. That's my life plan right now in, May of 2019. That's my plan.
Thanks, Adler.
All right. Hope I answered your questions. Well, I'm Adler Davidson signing off. My name's Adler.
Hey, thanks for watching. Special thanks to Adler Davidson for actually sending over audio. That was really nice of him to take the time to do that. Really appreciate it. Have a nice day.
You got the moves like Jagger, I've got the moves like Adler, yo. Want to see me dance? Probably not, but I'm not gonna stop, so let's go. My dancing is like a train wreck. You can't stop watching and people get hurt.